Hallo. Ich warte auf den Bus. Hallo. Ich warte auf den Bus. Hallo. Ja, aber ich bin in die Schule. Hallo. Ja, aber ich bin in der Schule. So you may also have made these mistakes with the words auf, an, neben, unter, etc. So what are these words? These words are known as Wechsel Präpositions. Wechsel Präpositions. And what is Wechsel Präposition? Der Wechsel means the change. The change. So these are changing prepositions or the two-way prepositions which we can use these in both accusative and dative cases. There are 9 Wechsel Präpositions in German language and we'll look at them with a small demonstration. This is a pen. Okay. An, auf, in, hinter, it is behind, hinter, unter, über, it's above, vor, in front of, neben, and the last one, it is zwischen. The pen is between these two things. That's it. And here you can see all those 9 Wechsel Präpositions and the English meanings. An, auf, hinter, etc. Okay, you may have a doubt. What is the difference between auf and über? Okay, so auf is this. Auf and über, it is here. Okay, so auf is having a physical contact with the thing and über is above this. So there is no physical contact in between these two things. And it is the same with an and neben. Neben is not having any physical contact, but an it is like this. Okay. And we have a couple of sentences over here. Okay, the first example is Ich gehe in die Schule. Ich gehe in die Schule. That is accusative sentence. Why it is? In is the Wechsel Präposition here, and after that we used die Schule. So die Schule, in die Schule, that is an accusative. And ich bin in der Schule, that is in der. So after in, we used dative article. So why it is that so? Because in the first sentence we have a position change from A to B, or maybe a student or someone is going to the school from somewhere else. And in the next sentence there is no position change. It is indicating a certain position, that means in the school or within the school. So ich bin in der Schule. So it goes with the dative cases. And we have the next sentences, that is they are Ich stelle die Tasse auf den Tisch. Ich stelle die Tasse auf den Tisch. I am putting the cup on the table. Okay, and the next one is Die Tasse steht auf dem Tisch. Okay, so what's the difference? You may have noticed that someone is putting the cup on the table. So there is an action taking place, or the cup is moving from A to B, from position A to B. And the next one is the sentence is indicating a position, the position of the cup. So it is in dative. So auf den Tisch, accusative, auf dem Tisch, dative. That's it. We saw that it is being used in both accusative and dative. So we use accusative when a change in position is involved, and dative when a certain position is being referenced. So that's the difference between them. Okay, so we'll move on to the next sentences. Okay, Ich gehe hinter das Haus. Ich gehe hinter das Haus. I'm going behind the house. Okay, so someone is going behind to the back side of the house. So there's a position change. That's why it is an accusative. Ich bin hinter dem Haus. So there is no position change. So that is in dative case. That's why hinter dem Haus. Das Haus changed to dem Haus. That's it. Okay, the next set of examples are ich warte auf den Bus and ich warte auf dem Bus. Okay, so what is the difference between these two sentences? And the verb which is being used is warte. So we can stand still and wait for something for a bus, for example, and there could be a moment or there could not be a moment. Okay, so which sentence is here correct? Exactly, ich warte auf den Bus. It is the correct sentence, because if we are saying ich warte auf dem Bus, that will show our position because it is being used in dative, and the meaning will be I am waiting on the bus. So that's not correct, and you should not make this mistake while you're speaking. The accusative is not for all movement. Exactly, it is not. I'll explain you with an example. Ich laufe in den Garten. I run into the garden. And the next one is ich laufe im oder in dem Garten. I'm running in the garden. Okay, so laufen, it is the verb used here. Laufen is a verb which is having a position change because we are running or maybe walking. So there is a position change. Okay, but why it is used in dative? Here, the second sentence, ich laufe im Garten. That's because the garden, the entire garden is the specific location which is used over here. That's why ich laufe im Garten. That means I am running or walking within the garden. So there is no position change from garden to somewhere else. That's why ich laufe im Garten. So that's how it became I am running in the garden. Okay, and ich laufe in den Garten means I am running into the garden from somewhere else. So there is a position change from somewhere else to the garden. Exactly. The dative is also used for movement sometimes. Okay, so that's what I said. Ich laufe in die Küche. That's I run into the kitchen from somewhere else. And the next sentence, it is ich laufe in der Küche. So I am running in the kitchen. That means within the kitchen. You're not going anywhere from the kitchen. Okay, that's it. Okay, I would like to summarize it. You have to keep in mind that if we have a position change from one place to another, that goes with the accusative. And it's not just the movement. You should not think like this. If we have a movement, that's accusative, and it is not moving, it is dative. No, it's not like that. That's not how it is. There should be a specific position change for the accusative, and position change should not be there in dative. That's it. Okay, and if you have understood this, I'll give you an exercise. You have to translate these two sentences over here. I put the pen between the books, and the next sentence is the pen is in between the books. Okay, thank you.